This is a tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide, and the malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all of this in their lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of the evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of the earth. She sent skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend bound to this great story stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. Welcome to Skyward Sword. This is a game that has a weird history with me. It's never been my favorite game, but it's never been my least favorite. I love the Zelda series. My favorite being Ocarina of Time, because, of course, Ocarina of Time. But this was the last Zelda game I've ever 100%ed before. It's very odd. Don't start the cutscene again. I'll get into that in a second. But this is a game that I really wanted to show off, and to show people that it's not a pile steaming crap. It's a very good Zelda game. It's not perfect by all means, but it is a very good one, especially since we're on the Switch version. And first of all, I will say, well, I'll get into that later. But for now, I should not have gone to this screen. For now, let us start the game. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. They've forgot the HD. Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and will soon find you. Apparently I have a sorter. The time has come for you to awaken. Link. Hi there. I'm sorry, but I love that cutscene. Just bird comes out of nowhere. It's a very good scene. And I really wanted to be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet during most of these cutscenes. Simply because I know people also. Yes, thank you, Bird. Thank you for your letter, Bird. I know people like these cutscenes without someone ranting on something. And, you know, it deserves to keep its own beauty. Hey, Sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this will be your alarm clock in the morning. Did I guess right? Well, I didn't read it right, so yes. Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. And I know already what people are going to say, that Link is very dopey and derpy in this game. I really like Link in this game, and he's very expressive. Look at how expressive he is. So anyway, you might be noticing that I am playing on a Pro Controller. I am not playing with the Joy-Cons, with the motion controls. If you are playing the Wii version alongside with me, do not worry about that. This game is the exact same game, just with 60 FPS 1080p. Oh, Jesus. The game tried to choke me there. It's the same exact game. Everything is the same. There's only a few quality of life changes and some patches to glitches that were in the Wii version and not in the Wii or in the Switch version. So, if you're playing along, don't worry about that. And the reason why I'm playing on a Pro Controller and not on the Joy-Cons is I'm going to quickly show a picture of one of the Joy-Cons in my hand. My hands are huge. And I said this at the end of the Pikmin LP, where I said my hands are huge, that I might be compensating for something. It's not my fault, man. They are so tiny. And along with that, I was pretty much done with motion controls after Pikmin because it is so hard to record with them. So that's why I'm playing on the Pro Controller. It's the same game, just I have a lot more control about what I'm actually doing, and it actually puts me at a disadvantage for one thing, but that's not till later. As you can see, you have Link's room. Very nice and tidy, but you got nothing in your room, Link. All you have is a crap ton of books, a bunny thing, a statue of a bird, and one that you're working on. Yeah, you are a very sad person, Link. Boink. And now you don't even have plants. But first things first, open things you always should open. Link was keeping $5 in there. Why, I don't know. Also, there's nothing useful in here. Okay, I can make the same joke as Chugga Conroy did in his video, but seriously, there are so many useful things in there. Like, first of all, that little bird on the left that I really want as official merchandise. That thing is cute. Keep it like a little piggy bank of something. He has random flags, a giant man purse thing, and a wooden bat. He has 2, like, wooden swords in there. And those aren't useful, Link. I'm just saying, sometimes wood is harder than steel. Trust me on that. It's crazy. So it's teaching us how to look around. In the Wii version, you're stuck to Z-targeting everything. Sorry about that. I'm probably going to use this a lot because it's just a lot smoother. Anyway, we can go around and talk to some people. Pippet. Morning, Link. So today's the Wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is that everyone's out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is pretty special. I'd be pretty confident in riding him, too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that Red Terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird expert around here. A researcher, that is not what that says. So you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. You can tell how bad I am at reading and talking at the same time. I have always had bad times with that. I'm sorry, so if I say the wrong thing that I'm reading, I apologize in advance. Hey Link, the day of the Wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put on what you learned to use, all those practical skills I taught you, and all the academic prowess Instructor Horwell taught you. While we're at it, can you look around? Yes, I can see your dopey looking... Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to like every single person, but just the people that are worth talking to. Like this guy. Fledge. Good morning, Link. Today's the Wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping you'd at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. You are tall. Holy crap, I have never realized how tall Fledge actually is. Like, he's huge. I mean, probably not as big as Pippet over here, but actually, I don't know. Wait, actually, let me see. How tall is Pippet? He's like a little... Man, Link is tiny. Okay. So what Fledge was talking about with these barrels, this is actually something you want to do. Get your stamina back. Pick up one of these barrels. And we're just going to take it to old Grandma over there. Also, you might realize if you're playing alongside in the Wii version that your text moves slower. That's because that's a quality of life change in the Switch version. They made text instant if you press the B button on, I think it's on all controllers. So, that's why, good thing you're listening to a person from the South read your text, because Southern people are usually slower. I'm sorry, but it's true. Alright, so let's put this down. And I have never known your name. I thought Toad Flagitarian, yeah. So let's go get the other barrel. I promise you this is worth your time. And here's one of the points of contention with this game. The stamina wheel. Now, they did bring this in Breath of the Wild. This was the precursor to that, and it's pretty much the reason it exists in Breath of the Wild. I personally don't mind it. I played this game fully 100% in normal mode and hero mode. Hero mode, it's worse, but we'll talk about that way later down the line. Also, we might want to put that down before Link dies. It's not that big of an issue as long as you're just being careful. It's just so that you can't just blaze your way through the game. So, like I said, if you're worrying about the stamina wheel being a problem, trust me, it won't. That was a huge help. I know it's not much, but here's half the pay the old lady offered me to do that. This is half the pay. You're getting paid $40 to move 2 barrels like 5 feet away. You could literally just sit on the counter, go back around, pick it up from the counter, and go in here. That is not that much work. I mean, I guess currency is different for different things, but we already have $25 before we even leave this academy. Link, you'd be rich if you just stayed. Just order some DoorDash and you'd be fine. So welcome to Skyloft. Now, half of this area is kind of locked off to us at the moment, but it's because of tutorials. So anyway, if we go over here. Hey, Link, up here. How did you get up there that fast? We were just done talking. Oh wait, no, I was talking to Olwen. You're Horwell. I am not smart. Today is finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling right? Yeah. Maybe. I don't think if I got the hint of today's the wing ceremony. We've been told like 10 times already. This is just teaching Z-targeting. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to Z-target. On the Wii version, you just press Z on the nunchuck and then press A to talk to people. On the Switch version, you just press ZL on the... Yeah, it's the same deal. And we already know dashing. This is your sprint button. If you're familiar with Breath of the Wild, there you go. What do you got to say? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice. So, yes, Zelda is waiting for me. My girlfriend that we have not officially said girlfriend to. See, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora, has a pet named Mia, and well, she's kept her off again. I did not say that word at all, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Kitten! Right, shut up, guy. I need to get that cat. I'm sorry, man. I am a cat person, and one person who I know is probably going to be watching this is also a cat person. The cat is more important than whatever you gotta say, sir. So you just walk over here. If you're wondering how I'm, like, sidling super quick, I'm spamming A to, like, flick myself over to the right or left. On the Wii version, you gotta flick the, remote stick thing. Wii remote. That's the word. So, hello, kitten. Look how adorable it is. I mean, I like animals in general, but look at you. You're the best, kitten. I'm gonna toss you off the ledge. Link, you still don't get it. There will be a time and place later where I get to kill you. Okay. I want a plushie of this thing so bad. Where are you? What? Thank you, Link. I really want to have a plushie of those things. I think they're called remlets. Yeah, I really want a plushie of those things because they are so adorable and I want one so bad. And there's like no official merchandise for Skyward Sword except for Link and maybe the Loft Wing. And yeah, I would love... Oh, wait. We got even more money from picking up the cat. You jumped onto a roof and got a cat and for $20. Link, this is the best bit. Just don't leave the academy. Just do chores for everybody and you get rich. Also, we have Elvis Presley. Or Jackamar. I have never known your name, and I am not calling you Jackamar. I am calling you Elvis, because that is... You are Elvis. You are Elvis Presley. Figured about the big ceremony. Yep, not like I've been told already by everybody else. It's been squeaky lately. You can't have that on the day of the ceremony. This is nowhere near the ceremony. Face that bird statue and you get to save. A prayer in time saves 9. What? You had some weird issues. Also, over there is where this ceremony is. Like, past the bazaar there. And you're more worried about this creaking door? You should be more worried about the planks down there. Anyway, so we got this stamina fruit. Basically, you pick them up when you're running around. It will instantly refill your stamina. One of the quality of life changes in this game is that every time you reset the game or turn it off and turn it back on, it brings back all of the dialogue for every single item over again in the Wii version. This is not the case in the Switch version. So beware of that if you're playing the Wii version, because you're going to have a lot more dialogue boxes than I'm going to have. Anyway, let's go see Zelda. The music is so good. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, good morning, Link. You are so cute. I'm glad to see my waft... My mouth just said, screw you. I'm glad to see my loft wing got you out of bed, not my waft wing. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument. Jesus. Look at this instrument and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. Sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm gonna make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this. Like, I am gonna have a hard time with this. I don't move that fast, or speak that fast, or think that fast, or any of the whatever. So, how do I look? Really? You know, maybe it does look a little weird. Okay, I feel like a dick for saying that. I'm sorry, Zelda. I just wanted to see what she would say. Oh, there you are, Zelda. Are you prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. You're not an owl. But my god, you are as big as the owl. Jesus. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited. To close. Oh. You know what? We're just gonna keep going. I'm sorry. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it a best out there. Yes, about that. I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda, though you may have a point. Today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easy. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen them practicing as hard as some of the other students, but you know them since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. See, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we were young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, I'm sure you recall. But first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. That bird came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It's a breed so rare we were sure for some time it had been vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. I smell cheese. But it's burnt! But who can blame you? I'm sure you aren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty look sooner or later. This contest is nothing to laugh at. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become knights at Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear, it'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. Foreshadowing. Hey. Listen, Link, you better flat your heart out today. At least get practice. That's the... Oh no, she's dragging me along too. You'll thank me later. Man, I am gonna feel so sorry for those who are listening on the audio side because I'm gonna be screwing this all up. Go on, jump off the ledge. You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. But I didn't do that. Just press down and call your loft wing. Or don't. I literally didn't press anything. His bird is sure crap. That one chance something's wrong. Yes, it's my lack of speech skills. The one sentence I could have gotten perfect, and I screwed up immediately. I really gotta check if I have dyslexia. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. Yes, I see that, Zelda. Thank you. Also, can I say, her loft wing is so pretty. Like, I know the red loft wing is, like, super pretty too, but my favorite color is blue. Oh, that's more like a purple-ish. I'm colorblind. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't strain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your loft wing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master is unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, Link. Oh, he was asking a question. This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. When you said you couldn't sense your loft wing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own loft wing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go to explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so you can find your own bird. Anything to get me to stop talking, pal. You're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he's probably just going to talk to you about it. Quite true as usual. You make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. I am sorry for that butchering. Oh my god, wait. I can do this immediately? Why? You got a sky stag beetle. You were not supposed to do that until a little bit later, but I saw it in the distance because the draw distance in this game is so much better now. But like I was saying earlier, look how pretty her loft wing is. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like a blue. It's supposed to be like a contrasting color to Link's loft wing, so it's probably blue. But she's so pretty. The loft wing is so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. I love blue. I'm sorry. So, we gotta go back to Instructor Horwell. And, yep, and demonstration of the sprint fruit. The stamina fruit. It's been a long day. And a long video already. I'm going to stand on this ledge and talk to you. And you're not going to open your eyes. Looking a little pale. You can tell behind those eyelids? Well, your loft wing is missing. How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to have to start looking for him now. How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on a feather or not if you can fight. Screw you, pal. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright, then I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your loft wing. I mean, you owe me. You already gave me 20 bucks. And as you can see, talking to a person... Wait, he's still working on that, but... Oh, I still hear the cat. Wait, where is the cat? I just heard her. Wait. Okay, whatever. Talking to him, pulls open this door, and we have access to the second half of the map. Roll into the tree, you get $5. And you get another $5. And you get a side quest that I didn't even know was there. Only with $5. Each time you go back into Skyloft, or like fast travel, or leave Skyloft and come back, these trees will have money back in them. You can easily grind 15 rupees each just by going around in Skyloft and resetting everything on the map. So every time you come back to Skyloft, then you should always do that. And more dialogue. You know, Gruz, that was sure a pain with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be, he's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Who you calling Pinhead? Whoa, thanks. So, yeah, how long you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see in those dopey eyes of yours. See, even Gruz acknowledges how dopey Link is in this game. They're pleading, oh Gruz, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get alone time with Zelda on top of the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Gruz doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and get it with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think this tiny brain got confused by all the his tiny brain got confused by all the clowns and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my dude right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I got the slickest pompadour in town. I love that line. You know, we're getting all tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends ever since you were kids. Big deal. Doesn't change the fact that you float through life with the your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging the Honored Academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Gruz? Oh, Zelda, hey, nah, it's, Link just backs up as Don't even try it, Gruz, you're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the Academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you... Forget it, I wasn't supposed nothing, alright? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I love Gruz. I know he's supposed to be an asshole, but I love Gruz. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. We'll find your bird in time. Man, these guys are very trusting of birds. I mean, I love birds myself. I used to have one. But man, birds are assholes sometimes. So now we gotta find our bird. Okay, sorry about that. I was briefly interrupted. Hello, small child. This house belongs to Kukio. By the way, that's me. I'm gonna go play with my special friend today. It's gonna be so much fun. Are you related to the guy who can't open his eyes? Anyway. So we know where our loft wing is because we have the power of the internet and forethought. So over here, what you gotta say? Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue's been here? It only has one eye. You know how they press it. Really? You suck. Alright. Over here. This might be the place. I can see through walls. Unfortunately, we have no means of getting in there. And those are really wobbly. Sticks, tree, trunk, spike, things. So, nothing we can do there, so I'm gonna go back to sweep. Oh, there's a cat. Hello, cat, or remlet. Also do this because this stays and it's just gonna help you in overall adventures here. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it seems like Elvis has finally fixed our door, so just take the shortcut up here, grab a stamina fruit, and as we're walking back, I guess we have to go over here. Link! Over here! I have some information about your loft wing. Come over here. Do you have cheese? I really like cheese. Oh, you're not the one. Why do I have to talk to you to activate the cutscene? Whatever. I was just looking for you. I heard your loft wing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this. When I asked Fledge about what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you... So, like, jeez. My throat's all, like, caught up. It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on, tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your loft wing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I'd never be able to ride a bird ever again. Sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture. No shit, Sherlock. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's open your map. Pointless as all hell. We already went over there. I'm pretty sure you have to go over there before you even activate this cutscene. I think. Don't quote me on that. Completely pointless. They just want to show you the map. You know how to read a map. Yes, I'm not stupid. I may be illiterate, but I'm not that stupid. So anyway, that's going to blink at you to open the map, which do so by pressing minus. It is also minus in the Wii version. Anyway, so we need to get something to cut down those trees. Let's take a trip to the Night Hall, or the Sparring Hall. And what you got to say? Hey, it's Link. So you still want to get in some sword practice, even though today is the Link ceremony? I'm impressed. Sword's in the back room. Go back there and get it. I'll be there for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Like, yeah, anything better to do. We're literally on a floating rock. Anyway. Our first doodle-doodle-doodle of the game. And it's the required thing to play the game. You got the practice sword. So if we press plus, same on the Wii version, we can see we have a practice sword. It's a basic sword used by knights in training. The blade still has a sharp edge. So instead of grabbing a wooden sword or a bat that Link had in his closet, we now have the sword. So, if you're playing along, On the Switch version, actually I should probably do this. Little indenture in the wood tells you which way to swing at. So if you flick to the left or right on the Wii remote or Joy-Con, or press left or right on the right stick on a controller, you do a horizontal slash. Vice versa, for vertical slashes. This is just a thing to practice against. This doesn't really do anything. Over here, you have a diagonal slash, which you do by swiping diagonally, or same deal on the... This thing turns with you. Why? Okay. Come on, there you go. You swing diagonally or flick the right stick diagonally. And then this, on the Wii version, or Joy-Cons, you just thrust the remote forward. On the Pro Controller, you just click in R3. It's a lot easier. You really are a strong swordsman, easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Yes. This isn't required, but I might as well show it. Use a spin attack. On the Wii and Joy-Con version, you want to grab both of the controllers and split them apart, like very fast. And as it's saying on screen for the controller, you just flick right and left, right, left, right, instantly. If you're good at Devil May Cry, then this mode is the way to go. Try Fatal Blow, sure. So this was brought back from Twilight Princess. If you do this, if you do the opposite of a spin attack, which is up, down, up, on the right stick, on the Wii version, and if you're using the Joy-Cons, I believe it's just, you just press A after they're downed. So yeah, there you go. I'm taking this sword to look for cheese. Hey, Link. You can't take swords outside of the hot sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? Says the guy who's holding his sword out unsheathed when talking to somebody. Loftwing is missing, you want to go look for it. Well, I guess I can make this one an exception just this once, but remember, Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Thanks. I'm gonna look for cheese. Oh god, it's bright out here! Anyway, time to kill some civilians. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't kill anybody. Yet. Anyway. So, let's go make our way back to the waterfall. So yeah, the sword is pretty self-explanatory. Whichever way you swing the remote, or way to flick the right stick on controller is where you're going to swing. I keep wanting to say R3, but when you click in the right stick or you thrust forward IRL, I did not press that, what the crap. Then you do a thrust, you have the spin attack by flicking both the nunchuck and the Wii remote off to its sides, and vice versa with the Joy-Cons, and for, yeah, I already explained. I'm just trying to make some talking points here. But now, we got these. Link, thank you. And we finally have a... Get out of my shot. There we go. Oh, and I killed the sign too. Sorry, buddy. We now know where to go to, and where to save our bird. Next time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're gonna brave this dark cave underneath the... well, in the waterfall. Well... I don't know, this is like a double waterfall situation over here. Anyway, we'll venture into the cave and rescue our bird. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.